Hi guys, Dr. Nick here. So today I want to kind of capture the moment that we're in the world in general, where a lot of people are socially isolating or socially distancing from others, and a lot of people are in their homes because they can't go to work, just because of what's happening with Corona and all that stuff. But I want to bring attention not just Corona, but now the fact of a lot of people, how they're so stressed by being in their homes, not being able to go to their day-to-day kind of activities of going out, going seeing friends, going to restaurants, whatever they do in terms of social activities, and just being free to be able to do that and have that ability. Because as you can see now, a lot of people, we've all kind of to some degree have lost that. So we can't go back to our norm of what we used to do on a daily basis, not for the last at least 2.5 weeks. And it seems like more to come going forward. So I want to kind of redirect that information, or redirect that kind of area to how people with chronic disease have been socially isolated for a long period of time. A lot of people suffering from disease, it's very difficult for them, and a lot of times a lot of people around them just don't understand them because of the fact that a lot of them look physically ill to some degree, that it's because it is an internal process. So a lot of people maybe don't believe them fully, or just don't understand. And I think that's a better way of looking at it. People just don't understand their medical state and their physical state in terms of what they can do. And a lot of these patients, because I do work with them, they're homebound. They're not able to get out and do the normal things as they would like. So there's a lot of kind of social distancing for them, just because of the fact that they can't get out physically. So we have to be mindful of that, because a lot of people, you can see on social media, complaining about, oh, this is crazy, I'm going stir crazy, I can't handle this, all that stuff. But how about those who've been going through it for so long, not just days or weeks, but some months to years to even decades in this kind of state? And a lot of them don't have the full support of their other people around them, so they're already isolated in that degree. And a lot of patients, even who try to come to me, they're not capable fully of coming to my office many times, just because of their current physical state. So I want people to be more mindful of that, because how it plays in terms of also the mental state. Because of course a person can be very strong, but it can take a toll on them, as we can see again from social media and just chatting with other people. They're going stir crazy. They're kind of their emotional state is maybe a little bit off in terms of their mental states, because they're just wondering, overworrying, all that stuff that goes on. But a lot of these chronically ill patients with complex chronic illness, they're already in that state. They've been on that state for a long time. So just think of the stress on top of the physical ailments that they have, that puts them in a certain situation which isolated them for such a long time and still isolates them. And now the world as we know it has only been isolated to the majority for 2 weeks, 3 weeks max, something of that nature, and we can't even handle it. So just being respectful to those people, and always doing your best to support them in any way you can. Even if you don't understand their current state, you don't have to. It's more about just supporting them where you can, in any capacity that you can. So I hope that kind of steers you away from kind of our day-to-day, and our kind of not feeling sorry for ourselves anymore, but understanding that there's people who have already gone through this, go through this, and will go through this. So our job is just to support in any way we can. It doesn't have to be anything special. It can just be understanding. I think that's the biggest thing. I think if we can just understand and be respectful of their current medical state, even though we don't really understand it, it's just more about just being respectful to it, and understanding that a lot of people suffer and we don't really know about it, and we go through our day-to-day lives. And now then our kind of freedom to some degree has been taken away because of something that's bigger than us. And look what it does to us in terms of our social capabilities. So understand that those people who've suffered and suffer from chronic illness have been kind of isolated for many more days, months, even years than our measly 2 to 3 weeks at this point. So I just want people to be aware of that, so we can make it more aware to others around us. So feel free to share, and feel free to reach out to a friend. Even today, what I want you to do, if you know somebody that suffers from anything, that maybe would just need kind of a pick-me-up, just text them. Do whatever you can, something simple, just say hi. I think that's a simple way of just kind of just reaching out, saying hi, or whatever you can, any capacity you can, just to show your support. So again, thanks for watching. I hope you appreciate these words. I hope you understand that, and I hope you do reach out to somebody who is suffering from complex chronic illness. So stay tuned so you can watch more of my videos in the future.